Hey, how's it going, folks? Can you see us now? Are we are we live now? Let's just make sure we're live on the stream. This is my second stream of the night. Apparently, the first one didn't go through as planned, but let's do this round two. Nobody got Bret Harted. Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Make sure everything is lovely. Can you hear me in the stream? I just want to make sure that this is going on now. There we go. Let's start this over again. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I actually did a live stream probably about, 25 minutes ago. And I thought everybody who was on the channel was actually watching because everybody was going on in the chat. And I do apologize. Matthew Blood, nobody cares about the channel anymore. Clearly you do. You are here. So thank you for the support, Matthew Blood. You were all over Shayna Baszler's face tonight. You were all over the neck of Becky Lynch, but you were fake. Let's get on with what happened tonight on WWE Raw. It was quite the Raw. We saw Shayna Baszler make her, main roster debut. She is now part of Raw, and Shayna Baszler did attack Becky Lynch, and she basically used some gimmick blood. She bit her. Blood was everywhere. Becky Lynch had to drive herself to the hospital. She eventually returned and made Shayna Baszler look like a beast. It also protected Becky Lynch because she was, that badass who drove herself to the hospital and then was able to return. They're setting up this match for WrestleMania 36, Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch. It all started tonight with Baszler attacking Becky Lynch, biting her neck, and it was a bloody mess. And as far as what I thought of the rest of Raw, we did see some build-up to Super Showdown as well as WrestleMania 36, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. That continues. It does seem like Charlotte Flair is going to actually attend the NXT pay-per-view this upcoming weekend in Portland. That's what it looks like is going to happen. As far as what's going to go down at Super Showdown, we did learn of a new match, the Tawake Trophy Gauntlet match. We do know now AJ Styles is going to be cleared to wrestle. AJ Styles will be returning for that match. It is a gauntlet match featuring AJ Styles, Andrade, who is also returning off suspension, Bobby Lashley, Rowan, R-Truth, and Rusev, who we haven't seen in quite some time. The way a gauntlet match works is one match immediately takes place after another. The match will start with two competitors, with the winner of the match being challenged right away by another opponent. The match is named after the Tawake Mountains in Saudi Arabia, and the winner is going to receive the Tawake Mountain Trophy. As far as Super Showdown goes, WWE Championship Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet, Universal Championship The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Goldberg, SmackDown Tag Team Championship The New Day versus The Miz and John Morrison, in a steel cage match, Roman Reigns versus King Corbin, and that Tawake Trophy Gauntlet match where you do get this, it looks kind of gold, Tawake Mountain Trophy. Andrade versus AJ Styles versus Rowan versus Rusev versus Bobby Lashley versus R-Truth. All goes down the 27th of February at the Boulevard in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Special afternoon start time in North America. As far as what else happened tonight on Raw, did we see the last of Matt Hardy on WWE television? He did. Basically, it looked like he got killed off the show. Tonight on Raw, his contract is expiring on the 1st of March, and it'll be interesting to see whether or not he is now gone from the WWE as far as television goes, and he's just going to let his contract expire. Earlier today, Mike Johnson, a PW Insider, did get a bit of an update stating Hardy is continuing discussions with WWE, but has yet to sign a new deal. And basically, he's expected to leave once his contract does expire in a few weeks. I guess Matt Hardy pitched an idea for WWE to revive the Broken character. WWE was not interested. Matt Hardy's producing his own content alongside his wife, Rebby, on YouTube. And tonight he did premiere a new episode of the Free the Delete. And he kind of gave a little bit of a hint that maybe he is going to be the high exalted, the leader of the Dark Order. I guess if you read between the lines, that may be the case. As far as his brother Jeff Hardy goes, he is not leaving WWE. He has extra time added to his contract. Looks like about a year since he's been out that long, and he's scheduled to be at the Performance Center next week in Orlando, according to Mike Johnson of our PW Insider, for a progress update following his knee surgery last year. Hardy's been out of action since April 2019 and underwent surgery in May to repair multiple lingering issues in his right knee. And WWE can freeze talent contracts if they are injured, add additional time. Hardy hasn't had a good year. He had that DWI arrest in October. He also had that other arrest earlier in the year. He is due for court on April 6th, so I'm not sure if he's actually going to be working for WrestleMania. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be doing that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that one does pan out. Let's go on to some other news here. Another big story from today is Simone Johnson, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's daughter, did officially sign with WWE, and she signed a developmental deal. She will be training full-time at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. She'll become the first fourth-generation WWE superstar. Her great-grandfather is Peter Maivia. Her grandfather is the late Rocky Johnson, and obviously her dad is The Rock. WWE does plan on releasing an interview with Simone Johnson Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern alongside Kathy Kelly. And the biggest news, I guess, of the day is the announcement of WrestleMania 37. And that's all going to go down next year in Los Angeles. Early this morning, I want to say around 7 a.m., I put out that video after I did read the LA Times. News broke from the LA Times in the print edition before it made it online. I happen to subscribe to the LA Times, so I read that before a lot of people actually got able to read it, and it hit the internet very, very early this morning via healbynature.com, as well as a video that I did release early this morning, as the festivities for WrestleMania 37 do start on Thursday, March 25th, with the WWE Hall of Fame at the Staples Center. March 26th, Friday Night SmackDown, also at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. March 27th, NXT TakeOver at the Staples Center. March 28th is the big day, SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California, WrestleMania 37, and then March 29th, Monday Night Raw at the Staples Center. Also, WrestleMania Access will be held at the Los Angeles Convention Center throughout WrestleMania 37 week. Tomorrow, so Tuesday morning, there will be a press conference in Los Angeles. I believe Roman Reigns will be there. I think originally Becky Lynch was supposed to be there. I'm not 100% sure if Becky Lynch is going to make it after that angle tonight. Obviously, they sometimes like to separate what's happening kayfabe with the real life, with the press conference. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see if that one does go down. Other tidbit of news here, courtesy of Fightful Select. Travis Brown, husband of Ronda Rousey, was at Raw in attendance. Ronda Rousey was not there. He was just simply there as, I guess, as a guest, just watching the action. And also, we did see the return of the VIP Lounge with MVP. He was laid out by Drew McIntyre tonight on Raw. I guess the word backstage, according to Mike Johnson at PW Insider, is that they might have MVP return in a backstage capacity as a producer, as an agent for the company, similar to somebody like Shane Helms, Sean Davari, also in that role backstage. So that is something that we might see him backstage in a producer role for the company. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. As far as any other news, we did go over the Super Showdown match card. We also went over WrestleMania 37 details. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy's contracts. Matt Hardy might have wrestled his last match tonight on Raw, as well as Shayna Baszler making that debut tonight. I don't know if she wants to be a vampire like Gangrel. What's going on with that? But we did touch on a lot of points. AJ Styles returning after injury. Let's go over some things in the chat. What do you think they will do? Ambulance match with Becky and Baszler. That'll be interesting to see. Similar, I remember they had that ambulance match with Roman and Braun. That was fun. Rockstar NXT, 4th generation wrestler. Yes, for NXT. She will be the first 4th generation wrestler. Samoa Joe is not suspended. He is back after a concussion. Your thoughts, Universal title match, Goldberg versus Bray Wyatt. It'll be interesting here to see whether or not Bray Wyatt can retain, as the current plan is to have Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But at the same time, how are they going to protect Goldberg? Since Goldberg's one of those talents that, is, somewhat unstoppable. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what they do with that. Not a fan of MVP. You know what? Like, I didn't mind him years ago. Him being back now, I think, like, in an in-ring capacity, I don't want to see him backstage. Obviously, he's got a good mind for the business. It'll be interesting to see who should win at Super Showdown. I guess it really depends which match we're talking about. But Battle of the Spears, Goldberg versus Roman, I guess they could do that also at WrestleMania Man in Black. That could be something that they could do. Just seeing if there's anything else before. What's up, DJ Blogger Sphere Dude Guy? Anything before I do head out here? Like I said, I apologize earlier. The stream was not obviously streaming. So this is the second go tonight. And that is all the news for tonight. Short and sweet. I don't want to give a lot of fluff. I want to give you the straight news every night here on YouTube Live. If you don't mind, support the channel. You can subscribe. You can hit the notification bell. You can also hit the join icon, be like a VIP on the channel. Super chats are always welcome, as well as the Keeping It Heel shirt available, pwnews.co/HBN. That'll take you directly to our Pro Wrestling Tees store, where you can get a shirt. Also, healbynature.com is the place to get all of the latest news, breaking news throughout the day. Before I go, what is the Hardys? I just joined Tabascan Sauce. Before I leave you tonight, I'm going to give you the latest with the Hardys. Does look like Matt Hardy. Was he written off TV tonight? He was totally killed by Randy Orton. His contract ends on the 1st of March. He's expected to leave WWE, is yet to sign any new deal. Jeff Hardy is returning next week to the Performance Center to start seeing his progress after being out since last April. Jeff Hardy still has time on his contract. His contract was frozen, so he still has probably an extra year on it, while Matt Hardy can leave on the 1st of March. BFG podcast, I don't think he'll be a producer yet after tonight. I could see an angle continuing between Drew McIntyre and MVP. Maybe something at Super Showdown. They appear to be building towards something. You never know, BFG. It could be something there, but I guess the talk backstage is they want to bring him in as a producer. That being said, as always, your thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to DDT that like button and subscribe. Join the notification squad to be notified of new videos. And have a great day.